I have so much more that I want to think about, and I'm sick. This isn't good. High heart rate, hyperventilation. Okay, get me an EKG immediately. Stay with us just a little bit longer. Hey, buddy. College is very, very stressful, as we all know it, because there's so many factors, socially, academically, the work, and sometimes it feels like it becomes unmanageable. If you happen to get sick like I am right now, and your exams are in a week before break, oh yeah, you could almost think that it's the worst case scenario. But I've been surviving, and whether these factors include typing essays, studying for exams, or checking your grades to get them caught up before the cutoff, let me show you what I've been doing to save myself. Okay, if you enjoyed the video today, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my IG down below. So you want to go hunting for that grade, you want to go hunting for the A, you might be hunting to get out of the F range even, or you might just be hunting to get your grade up a little bit more. And that's why you're watching this video. So, there's a few things I've done that I'm gonna tell you what to do. Routine is probably the most important thing. It's the one constant that you can fall back on. Now, you'll have a schedule in college, all your classes should remain the same, but with colds, people, homework, those are the varying factors, because you might have no homework one week and a ton of homework the next week. It gets dumped on you very, very suddenly, and you're like, ah! You might feel like screaming. Okay, that hurt my voice. Oh my gosh. Why'd I do that? No, but seriously, developing a routine is one of the most important things. Whether in school, in sports, music, practice routine, golf, you might have a routine before you hit the golf ball, checking where you're gonna hit the ball, and then trying to execute it, and then a routine and schedule in college that you can follow. It's the one constant you can fall back on when there's going to be so many things that aren't constant. So developing a routine is my first piece of advice. The next step is prioritizing what's important. So sleep, eating, studying, personal hygiene. Those are the four most important things as of right now. Studying, make sure that well, that guy clearly hasn't studied. He's running like mad. Study habits, taking notes, writing stuff down. Actually, studying with a friend is really good because he might see something you don't, or vice versa. And also, the best thing that you can do is make sure you actually understand the material. So there's something called rote learning, which is where you memorize it, but you don't understand it or know how to apply it. And that's fine if you're cramming, but you really don't want to cram, because these are life skills that you're going to have and probably need at some point. So it's always good to just make sure that you totally understand what the heck the teacher's talking about. Prioritizing, let me show you something. You see all that right there? Fun things, but if you do too much of it when you should be studying, next thing you know, you're up until 2 a.m., you're maybe crashed and you don't feel quite right. You might feel like you're spinning, you're up late, you might feel like you're vomiting. It's just, yeah, that's why I usually shy away from video games and stuff around the time of exams. Or like I said with prioritizing, it's a matter of doing the fun stuff after you're done. I've actually found that I tried taking breaks by playing Minecraft, and I'd play Minecraft for so long. Luckily, it was only for one day because I learned really quick. So I do all my studying during the day, and then I play it at night. Sleeping. Ample sleep. I don't care what your routine is, make sure you get at least 7 hours of sleep. I'm actually very fortunate that I've prioritized so much. I can actually get about 8-9 hours of sleep, which is awesome, but not everyone will be as fortunate as me. So really, at least try and get 7. Sleep is vital, and it has to be uninterrupted. If you wake up in the middle of the night constantly, that just disrupts your sleep schedule. And the next thing you know, you might be tossing and turning, you might be doing some crazy things, and it won't go well for you. And if you're really unlucky, you might actually fall out of the bed. Oh yeah, that's a Bertram poster behind us. Bertram from Jessie. I didn't want it, my roommates did, but it's kind of funny. Eat and drink. Eat and drink. Eat and drink. Food. Very, very good subject. 5 meals a day for me. That's what does it. First of all, I have a high metabolism, but also I've been working out a lot, so I just need to eat a lot more. But it's what keeps you going. If you don't eat, you feel like being very, very slow, sluggish, and if you don't drink, you get dehydrated, which can make you feel dizzy, you might pass out, and you don't want to do that. I think eating and drinking is a very, very crucial part of the routine. You'll want to try and have set times. I mean, come on, you've been doing it since you were 2 years old with your parents, unless you guys were sitting in front of the TV. I'm kidding, because I sit in front of the TV and eat all the time. But like, you just want to make sure that you're eating and drinking at a regular time. Drinking, maybe lesser so, but eating, the meals are very, very important. And make sure they're relatively balanced. I know dining hall food can be a pain in the butt, but still, just make sure they're balanced meals, healthy. You've heard it before. You know what to do here. It's a matter of creating this routine that you can fall back on when, I hope YouTube doesn't censor this, but all hell breaks loose, or you feel like it's very, very chaotic. The routine's that very, very constant thing that you can. Personal hygiene. I'm sick, I'm clogged up, and I can still smell it. Just kidding, I showered. But personal hygiene, brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking care of yourself. So I actually classify personal hygiene as going to the gym. It's part of my lifestyle. It's part of what gets my blood flowing. I work out every morning. I haven't worked out because I'm sick, and I really, oh shoot, I have more blackheads than I thought. Really missed the gym. But personal hygiene is important. It's something that, first of all, you just have to do, and second of all, makes you feel better when you wash your face. If you're sweaty, you mind, Mr. Truck? It's just, it gets all the dirt off of you. You feel clean. Brushing your teeth, of course, so you don't get cavities, and you don't have to take 2 hours out of your schedule to go to the dentist and get numbed up and then feel like crap for the afternoon. Going to the gym, if you like to work out, just keep that as part of your routine, because it might be something that you find relaxation in, you find joy in. It's the one chance that you get to be with your friends. And getting the gains in general is very, very good. It's what we're about on this channel, gains. And working out's very, very important. Part of your personal hygiene, keeps your body going, it takes care of your body if you do it in moderation, you know what you're doing. So personal hygiene, another stressor. But to people who are Christians, and even people who aren't Christians, I stress that you need to have faith. Trust in the Lord. And I know that people will like this, people won't like this, and if you don't like it, that's okay. You can skip over it if you wish. But trusting in the Lord, I think God has you where He wants you for a reason. He created you. He put you on this earth. So you're doing the will of God by being at college, and it's very hard, but God's not going to give you something that you can't handle. Sometimes having faith is the toughest thing. Even as a Christian, it is so unbelievably difficult to just have faith. By reading the Bible, by praying, going to the Lord, it's really kept me solid, despite the many hardships I've had to endure out here. Being sick, midterms looming over my head. Faith is another constant for me that has just kept me going. And where I can just be like, okay, Lord, I give it to you, and I'm going to try my best as your servant. And He's promised good to me. I've indeed seen His work. I'm doing a lot better out here. My midterm studying has been going unbelievably well. And so I would urge you, believers, to stay rooted in the faith, stay grounded, connect with believers on campus. To the unbelievers, I hope that you can at least pray and find some sort of meaning and higher power as you prepare for your midterms. That's probably all the advice I can give you, but I hope it helps. If you have midterms this week or next week, good luck. You guys are gonna ace it, study hard, get the routine going, but also take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably gonna be my fall break. So stay tuned for the next video coming out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.